late getting home. So give me about 60 mics and or 60 seconds rather, and I'll start the net. Thanks for your patience. W860WF on this beautiful holiday Monday. Good evening. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? This W860WF standing by. QST. Good evening. This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Delta Whiskey Foxtrot calling the Emergency Amateur Radio Club net. My name is Todd, and I'll be your net control station for tonight's net. Semper Fi. This net meets Monday through Saturday at 1930 HST on the linked EM and ERC repeaters, except on certain holidays and when general membership meetings held on the third Thursday of the month. Semper Fi. The purpose of the net is to familiarize and train radio amateurs in general net operations and for public service emergency net settings. Semper Fi. This net is open to all radio amateurs. We especially welcome our new licensed hams, those visiting us from mainland or abroad, and our friends on neighboring islands. Semper Fi. This is a directed net, and all traffic shall pass through net control. For clarity and checking, we encourage use of ITU phonetics. Use of the word break should only be used to interrupt regular net operation event of emergency. Semper Fi. All repeaters in this system require an input CTCSS for PLF 80.5. Please allow a short pause when transmitting while for internet delay. Net control is now standby for stations with emergency, priority, or time-sensitive traffic. Call now or you may break any time. Semper Fi. All right, we'll start off tonight's net. We'll start off by taking short-time mobile stations first, of course, and then any station with announcements, HF reports, traffic reports, weather reports, holiday reports, surf reports, please, and then we'll take check-ins from any visiting stations from the mainland or abroad, our friends on neighboring islands. Semper Fi. And then we'll take check-ins from our low-power and portable stations, 8 watts or less. And then finally we'll take check-ins, general check-ins by repeater thereafter. So if you're short-time mobile would like to check in, please call now there, Gula, and Semper Fi.
Alpha Hotel 6 Hotel. Short of time, no traffic. Thanks for being the net control station tonight, Todd. Semper Fidelis. This is Gula, AH6H.
Alpha Hotel 6 Victor Golf Joe on the 9-8, short of time, no traffic. Thanks, Todd. A86VG.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6 Echo Charlie Golf Evan on the 680, short of time, no traffic. Thanks, Todd. W86ECG.
See if I have it here, folks.
It's Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Romeo Tango. This is Doug. I'm on the 860 repeater tonight. Thanks, Todd, for taking it at short on time. No traffic. W86DRT.
Let's see if I have it here, folks. Hey, this is W860WF here with the ERC Nightly Net. And from this first round, of course, who started this round? Alpha Hotel 6 Hotel, Bula, always first. And then Alpha Hotel 6 Victor Golf, Joe and Kakako on the 9-8 with no traffic, good signal. And then we had Whiskey Hotel 6 Echo Charlie Golf, Evan on the windward side of the island with a great signal, coming in on the 680 machine with no traffic, great signal. And then last but not least, Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Romeo Tango, Doug, who I actually doubled with, but that was okay. I was checking to see if the frequency was clear. It wasn't, and it worked out perfectly. Anyway, thanks a lot there, Doug. Great signal, and Semper Fi. All right, let's do another round of short-time mobile. If you're short-time mobile, like to check in, please call now.
Alpha Hotel 6 Whiskey India. Carl on the 86. No traffic. Semper Fidelis, Todd. A86WI.
All right, see, there was a common theme that I was going for there, because when I say Semper Fi, that means for the folks out there, especially Mother Branch of Service, will chime in with their Semper Fi. So, anyway, it's a great way to honor our veterans, even just here locally. So, anyway, I'd like to acknowledge Alpha Hotel 6 Whiskey India, Carl, and the U.S. Marine, too. So, thank you very much, dear Carl. Semper Fi. All right, let's move on. Do we have any station with announcements, HF reports, traffic reports, parade reports, surf reports? Please call now. Nothing heard. This W860WF here, 1941 HST, the ERC Nightly Net. Let's move on. Do we have any visiting stations or stations from mainland or abroad or friends on neighboring islands? Joe, Stan, Paul, Rob, please call now.
Whiskey Hotel 6, Charlie Yankee Delta, Joe, Pukalani Maui on the 6-8, no traffic. Good evening, Todd.
This is the Kilo Hotel Golf Stand on the 8-8, no traffic. Aloha, ahi hai tauko, and have a good day and evening and a good week. Kilo Hotel 6, Hotel Golf.
Whiskey Hotel 7, Quebec, call on the 6-8 machine from Molokai, WH7QQ, and thanks for being net control tonight.
This is W5FJG, Whiskey 5, Foxtrot, Juliet Golf, Joe on the 9-8, no traffic. W5FJG.
At 1943 HST, this WH60WF here with the ERC Nightly Net, and I'd like to announce the following stations. Most of them were in Maui or Molokai, so kudos for them to make the long trip. Yes, all the new hymns, pay attention. Those guys they got it right. So when there's a hurricane or a tsunami, they can get out. And it doesn't take that much to do that. So, all right, I'd like to acknowledge Whiskey Hotel 6 Charlie Yankee Delta, Joe, Pukalani Maui, on the 6-8 machine. Thank you very much, dear Joe. Semper Fi. And then Kilo Hotel 6 Hotel Golf Stand, also in Maui, on the 880 machine, Diamond Head, with a great signal, and thank you for your check-in. Great signal. Semper Fi. And then Whiskey Hotel 7 Quebec, Paul, and Molokai. And most of the time he comes in on the same Quajing handheld I have, so although I got the Unitone AT40G, which is a great antenna for an HT. It's got a loading coil at the very tip, so it makes it look like your cell phone is a sat phone, so it's pretty cool. And then also we had Whiskey 5 Foxtrot Juliet Golf. Joe, thanks very much, dear Joe, for checking in. Appreciate it. And y'all have a great evening. This WH60WF, we're going to go ahead and start taking check-ins for low power and portable stations, 8 watts or less. Please call now.
India 5, Victor Whiskey, Echo Wade, Wahua, no traffic. Thanks for doing the net tonight. Kilo 5, Victor Whiskey, Echo.
Whiskey Hotel 6, Hotel Bravo Romeo. This is Dario on the 8-6 repeater. I got no traffic tonight. Thanks for taking the net, Todd. WH6 HBR.
Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf, Whiskey Uniform C, 5 watt system at 90, no traffic. WH6GW.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Tango Sierra Whiskey, transmitting with 8 watts on my HT through the 8.6 machine. Mahalo for taking the net. I have no traffic. This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Tango Sierra Whiskey. This is November 0 Sierra Echo X-Ray, Joshua, Maka Kilo, 5 watts, shorter time, no traffic. Thanks for doing the net, Todd. Number 5, M0 SCX. This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Hotel Echo Charlie on a HT. Coming in on a 86, no traffic. Thank you guys for your service.
Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Uniform Hotel. Denny, 5 watts into the 9-8 repeater, and I have no traffic. Good evening, Todd. Thanks for taking the net. WH6GUH.
All right, at 1947 HST, this WH6 DWF here with the ERC Nightly Net. I did have some doubles, and all I got was the last two letters of their call. So, but we'll wing it and see what we can come up with here. But starting off that round was Kilo India 5, Victor Whiskey Echo. Wade, thanks a lot there, Wade, and thanks for having faith. And then Whiskey Hotel 6 Hotel Bravo Romeo. Dario on the 8-6 with no traffic, Semper Fi. And then Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Whiskey Uniform. Steven, one of our net controllers, with, well, he made it in, and it was manageable, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Semper Fi. And then there was 2 stations doubling, but then I heard the last 2 call letters of Charlie Papa. And I wonder if that was Alpha Hotel 6 Charlie Papa. Robin. The station ending in Charlie Papa, please come back with your full call name, please. Right, so out of the 2 stations doubling, that's all I got was Charlie Papa. So if you didn't hear your call sign in your name, that means you're one of those 2 that got into a tanglement there, and I didn't get neither call signs. And then I had Whiskey Hotel 6 Tango Sierra Whiskey Reuben with a great signal with no traffic. And then, poor guy, November 0 Sierra Echo X-Ray Joshua. I really feel bad for this guy. Anyway, just kidding there, Joshua. You knew that was coming. And then I had a new station. I didn't recognize their call, and I'm not sure if I got it correctly. But this is what I wrote down. Whiskey Hotel 6 Hotel Echo Charlie. The station didn't give their call sign a second time like traditionally all of us do. But the station, if that sounds close to your call sign, please come back and give us your full call, your name, and then abbreviated version of your call sign.
Sorry about that. This is Whiskey Hotel 6 Hotel Echo Charlie, Chad Middlani on the HT on the using the 8-6. This is WH6 HEC.
All right, net control acknowledged. Whiskey Hotel 6 Hotel Echo Charlie, Chad Cummings. You must be related to Steven, WH6GW, because he's got the same last name. You guys must be brothers or something. Anyway, Chad, thanks for checking in, and Semper Fi. And then the next station, Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Uniform Hotel. Denny, on the upper rim of Manoa. Beautiful place. Coming in on 9-8 with no traffic. Thanks a lot there, Denny. Good to hear you out there, and Semper Fi. All right, let's do one more round of low-power portable station, 8 watts or less. Please call now.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Delta. John, I got clobbered last round. I am coming in on the Diamond Head from Waipahu. The basics, GCV.
This is Alpha Hotel 6 Mike Uniform. Bob and Makiki. Good evening, Todd, and to the rest of the net. I'm on the 9-8, and I have no traffic. AH6MU.
At 1952 HST, this WH6DWF here with the ERC Nightly Net, and I'd like to announce the following stations. Starting off that round was Whiskey Hotel 6 Charlie, let me try that again. Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Charlie Delta, and Ronald. And then I also had Alpha Hotel 6 Mike Uniform, Bob, in Makiki. So both of you had great signals. Thanks for checking in. And now let's move on to repeaters. We'll start off with the repeater closest to me and moving clockwise. That'd be the 146.980. No, I take it back. 146.880. If you're on Diamond Head repeater, please call now. And we do have a visiting ham, too. I hope they check in. Right, nothing heard. Let's move on to the downtown repeater. Yes, we're going downtown. And Frank's Foss Municipal Building, the 146.980, right across from the Board of Water Supply. I'm hoping Ernie checks in tonight. Anyway, if you're on the 980 repeater, like to check in, please call now. Semper Fi.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Yankee Delta, Christian and Pearl City on the 98. Better late than never, Todd. No other traffic. WH6 GYD. Thanks for the net.
Alrighty, no such thing as a late check-in on my net. My net can go 2 hours. But net control likes to acknowledge. Whiskey Hotel 6 Charlie, no, I take this back. Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Yankee Delta, Christian on 98 with no traffic. Thanks a lot there, Christian. Good to hear you out there. And Semper Fi. And if you notice, the theme is Memorial Day, honoring our veterans. Those that gave it all and those that are still around, like myself. All right, let's move on to the leeward side of the island, or the west side. The 146.860, if you're on that machine, like to check in, please call now there, Alan.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6 Hotel Echo Delta. My name is Elijah, and calling at Mililani on the 86. Thank you for your service. And no traffic. This is WH6 ATD.
Whiskey, Hotel 6, Golf Romeo Oscar, Allen out Never Beach, on the 86 with no traffic. Appreciate it, Todd. You have a great night. WH6GRO.
At 1956 HST, this WH6GW up here with the ERC Nightly Net. And I see a trend going on here. 3 stations so far checked in with the same last name, Cummings. So, but net control, like to acknowledge. Whiskey Hotel 6 Hotel Echo Delta, Elijah. And I looked you up on QRZ, so you still need a lot more lookups. Anyway, you got a great signal there, Elijah, and thank you very much for checking in. And I hope you become a regular, and I hope you learn MCOM Emergency Communications, because we need more folks at it, and we also need more net controllers. So, if you want to become a net controller, give me a holler. But in the meantime, you can look me up on YouTube under WH6ETE, which is Brian, who's stationed out there at Camp Smith, that records it for us and puts it on his YouTube channel. So, thanks very much, Elijah. Thanks for checking in. This is the first time I've logged you in. All right, let's move on to the North Shore. Peacock Flat still one way, 146.760, and then Kahuka Machine, 146.900. And our buddy, or our friend of the net, Perry, usually lets us know which ones are working and which ones he had to use to get in. So, anyway, anyone from North Shore, please call now.
This is Whiskey Hotel 7 Delta. I'm working the Peacock Flats tonight. It's two-way. It's working. I think it's on low power. But no traffic tonight, Todd. And I don't know if I can say Semper Fi, but I just did. And back to net control. This is WH7D.
All right, at 1958 HST, this WH6DW up here with the ERC Nightly Net. And I'd like to thank all the stations checking in, but first I'd like to acknowledge Whiskey Hotel 7 Delta. Perry, out there in La Aya, always playing those steel drums on that bicycle of his. Make sure you don't run him over. Anyway, yeah, I'm just kidding here, Perry. But someday I'd like to come see you play those. Especially Jane said. Anyway, thanks a lot there, Perry, for checking in. Now let's go to the windward side. Let me reset. This WH60WF here with the ERC Nightly Net. Now we're going to go to the windward side that utilizes the Wamanello machines. The 146.680. If you're on the windward side, like to check in, please call now. There's Joe, Tim, Randy, and who else ever out there? Please call now.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Blue Papa, Tim and Kailua on the 680. No traffic. Thank you. Pete.
Kilo Hotel 6 India, this is Mike on the 68. No traffic, Todd. Thanks for doing the net. K86I.
At $2,000, WH60WF here with the ERC Nightly Net. I'd like to announce the following stations. Missing man formation here for Randy. K87 EH. Yeah, K87EH, fellow Marine. I was surprised he didn't check in, but let's acknowledge the ones that did. Starting off that round was Tim. Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Zulu Papa. And I thought I also heard Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Papa Zulu, Joe. And then I heard Kilo Hotel 6 India, Mike. All on the 6-8. Yeah, besides the doubling, everyone had a good signal. So anyone else who would like to check in, any repeater, any mode, anyhow, 2 Kansas string with you, please call now.
W86GRO with a recheck.
Right, I heard a Roger beep out there from a handheld, and then I heard Alan. Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Romeo Oscar, which I did not write your call sign down, and I did acknowledge you there, Alan. But I do seem to remember you did check in, and my apologies. Back to you. Simplify.
Roger, thought you were ignoring old Army guys, so, simplify to you, brother. Have a great night. WH6GRO, back to net.
How's it go there, Alan? Those wheels keep on rolling? Anyway, yeah, sick, lame, and lazy, airborne, crazy. Hoorah. Thanks a lot there, Alan. Anyone else, any repeater, any mode, anyhow, 2 Kansas string with you, please call now. All right, nothing heard. We'll go to the roundtable portion of our net. Anyone else like to volunteer for the roundtable? Anything you'd like to add? Acknowledge the veterans, Happy Memorial Day, whatever. Please call now.
Kilo India 5, Victor Whiskey Echo. Comment.
Whiskey Hotel 7, Quebec. Comment.
Right, before I start the roundtable and do tonight's weather, let me go ahead and acknowledge these stations and go ahead and take them one by one. First was Kilo India 5, Victor Whiskey Echo, Wade. Be right back with you shortly. And then Whiskey Hotel 7, Quebec, Paul from Molokai. So be right back with you there, Paul. But let's go ahead and pick up Wade. And climb up on that mic a little bit more there, Wade. But go ahead, the mic is yours.
Kilo India 5, Victor Whiskey Echo. I was wondering if WH6 DWF wants to talk after the net. Over.
KI5VWE. Yes, I'll have my radio on for sure. So, anyway, thanks a lot there, Wade, and I'll be back, after I'm done with the net. I still got time. Anyway, let's go to Whiskey Hotel 7, Quebec. Paul over Molokai. And how was the weather there today? It must have been fabulous. Over to you there, Paul. The mic is yours.
WH7QQ. Yeah, the weather here today was fantastic. The winds have backed off a little bit, not a whole lot, but enough to notice. And Todd, you're under a misapprehension, I think, tonight. I'm running the FTE 65. I've got two rigs. I've got the Guansheng, like you do, and the little Yaesu, and I alternate between them just to make sure that they're red-eyed and ready. But anyhow, just wanted to pass along 73s, and thanks for doing the net, and we'll see you later on down the wave. WH7QQ.
WH7QQ, WH6DW up here with the ERC Nightly Net. Yeah, that's why I worded it like that, because I couldn't tell if you were on the Quasing or not, but I did say a lot of times you check in on that handheld, and it works fabulous. And I love mine too. Yeah, I was charging it up tonight too. So thanks a lot there, Paul, and you have a great evening, Semper Fi. All right, let's go ahead and start tonight's weather, and let me reset here so I don't time out. All right, let's start off with the good news first. We have no high surf advisory in place, and we don't have a small craft advisory in place, even though we've had some pretty good trade winds. But right now, things are calming down some, and they will back off just a tiny bit, but don't expect to last for long. Right now, currently, the temperatures is 76 degrees, and we do have showers nearby. Right now, the dew point 65 degrees, humidity 68%, and winds are still out of northeast 12. And also, yesterday afternoon, episode number 23 at the Holly Mile Crater started, and they had fountains up to 500 feet. I don't know about today, but this is the 23rd event since December 23rd. Get it? 23. Anyway, thanks a lot, everyone, for checking in. And also, we're looking at pretty good weather for the next week or so. It's supposed to be nice and sunny tomorrow, partly cloudy Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then, well, for the rest of the week. If it was like today, I don't mind at all. Anyway, let's make a last call for comments, questions, or rechecks. Please call now.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Echo Tango Echo, Brian and Aya, no traffic. Thanks for doing the net, Todd. Whiskey Hotel 6, Echo Tango Echo. This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Echo Tango Echo, Brian and Aya, no traffic. Thanks for doing the net, Todd. Whiskey Hotel 6, Echo Tango Echo.
And I think I found that tonight. Net control acknowledged. Brian, Whiskey Hotel 6, Echo Tango Echo, who I had mentioned earlier about his YouTube channel. He records our nets and posts on YouTube, which is fantastic. I hope he's making, enough to buy a couple cheap Chinese antennas, but anyway. But it's, go to YouTube in lowercase WH6ETE. Thanks a lot there, Brian, for checking in. Did you have any comments about your YouTube channel before I move on there, Brian?
That's a negative.
Well, thank you very much there, Brian, and I hope a lot of people learn from what they're hearing there. And we do have the best bunch of hams in the country. There's other places in the country where they get 12 check-ins, and that's a big net. We're always above 20, always actually above 30. So anyway, thanks a lot, everyone. Make this last call for check-ins, comments, questions, rechecks for a close net. Please call now. All right, I heard a station out there, very faint, but I thought I heard Whiskey Hotel 6 Foxtrot Tango X-Ray. Did I get your call sign correct? Over. If I'm not mistaken, that was Brent WA6FTX over in Kaneohe. But thank you very much for checking in, and I got you down for the count there. So thank you very much for sneaking in there last minute. All right, let me reset here, and I'll go back to the preamble. With no more check-ins, this is Net Control closing the ERC Nightly Nets. We'd like to thank all the stations for checking in, participating this evening. Please join us tomorrow night for another ERC Net session with Bob, WH6I. And immediately after Bob's net is Dr. Frank's Swap and Shop. And they were out here last week, so they do have gear that they're selling. And there's two hams looking for gear. So, and if you're looking for gear at a pretty good price, don't have to worry about it getting broken up and shipping. Buy locally. That's all I can say. All right. I'll now return these repeaters back to amateur use. Until next time, Aloha 73. Y'all have a great holiday weekend and a short work week. This WH6DWF clear on the 146.98. Aloha.